Indeed, Baringo, most areas actually experience these snake bites, and it's a common problem within all the 5 sub-counties mainly. That is Baringo North, Tiati, Marigat, Baringo South, and Mogotio. We still have within the 6th sub-county, that's Eldama Ravine, but basically within the lower areas of basically two wards, that is Koibatek and Lombos Pargara. Presently, as a county, what we've tried to do, and we've been doing this, is that we've tried to stock most of these facilities with anti-snake venom, so that when people are bitten, within the dispensary levels, after the health centers, they have at least some anti-snake venom. However, sometimes they run out of it, but we try as a county to continue stocking it. The issue is really not the training of the nurses to administer this anti-snake venom. What most nurses fear is the anaphylactic reaction, because sometimes actually the patient might react to the anti-snake venom itself, so that they fear giving it unless when they have hydrocortisone or other drugs. So it is not true that we don't have this anti-snake venom. We do have them. Sometimes we run short of it like any other drug. But in future, we want to put it and prioritize properly that in this coming financial year, we want to put a whole 4th aid, which will be basically talking about prevention and control of snake bites, so that we get to go to the community, really train them in terms of even keeping water outside the houses, so that during dry season around this time, especially January, February and March, before we get the April rains, they keep some water outside. Because we find that most of these snake bites, sometimes they get into the houses, especially during dry season. And usually the victim is bitten at night. And it becomes a bit hard, because most of our dispensaries are closed usually at night and during weekends. So basically, this is what we are trying as a county. People should not say that we are not doing anything as a county. Because right now what we are using is polyvalent anti-snake venom, which will really target the neurotoxic and the cytotoxic kind of snakes. You realize that we have got mainly 2 main types of snakes. One of them is called Elavidae, which are usually neurotoxic. Basically what we have is the cobra and the black mamba, very common. Those are neurotoxic and they belong to a group called Elavidae. So if we can extract venom from these snakes and get one which is monovalent, which will be specific to that kind of a snake when you are bitten by it, that will assist us in the long run, because it's going to be very effective in neutralizing the toxins. And the snake venom we are using is manufactured either from South Africa or Asian, especially the India, which you know now the venom of snakes from India might be different from the venom of snakes here in Baringo. So if we could actually get a partner we can collaborate with a partner, so that we get our own venom. We manufacture anti-snake venom which is specific to the snakes which are actually found within Baringo, which will be more effective as compared to the ones from South Africa. That will be the way to go in the long run. As a county, we want to go a step ahead and actually want to start with Baringo North. We want to get some motorbikes and a trained health worker, could be a nurse, using this, and we give a hot number for this snake bite, so that when a person, we do sensory, so that when a person is bitten by these snakes, really when there's a case of snake bite, they conduct, and the motorbike should be able to rush to that place and administer the first dose of anti-snake venom before they reach the facility. Most of our facilities are actually, they have electricity. So presently the facilities from dispensaries to health centers with fridges as we speak is over 90%. So really it will not be much of a problem, because even the vaccine we are having does not require a fridge. Usually a snake does not attack unless when you step on it accidentally. Our advice is to the farmers, those who are in areas with a lot of bushy areas with grass, they need to put on gumboots, especially around this time. And 2 is that, as I've said, they have to be usually in the houses. During dry season, they should be leaving some water outside the houses, so that to avoid these snakes. Because if a snake gets water outside, it should be able to take that water. There will be no need for the snake to go into the house, because it's looking basically for water. So people should try to clear the bushes around the houses, people should be able to put some water around the houses, and they need to be cautious. They need to be extra careful around this dry season.